Our two new GWCT ambassadors, Jordan and Tristan, head back to school on World Earth Day to explore how farming and nature recovery can work hand in hand.
Essentially, why should people support more sustainable food production? Because people want, for the most part, cheap food, right? So why should the British people, if you like, support farmers to do stuff in a more sustainable way? And that's the argument that we're essentially making. And I guess, again, that's in part why you guys are here today.
Out in the field, it's time to see how these ideas come to life, starting with water management.
This is what people would like beavers to be doing.
The leaky dam, recreating what beavers do naturally, using fallen trees to slow water, reduce erosion and create habitat.
Agroforestry is the concept of farming alongside trees.
Every element of the farm has a part to play in climate balance.
Grazed land alongside trees. But is this field absorbing more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, essentially, than the methane being given out by the sheep? We know that if the sheep graze some of these trees, it's actually halving the amount of methane they're emitting themselves. And then we've got, wildflower margins around the. Now this one's obviously about to get replanted. And again, come in the summer or come last summer, it would have been fantastic.
These margins are also insect superhighways, small spaces doing big work.
We're planting clover in there because it's going to bring free nitrogen from the atmosphere, which is a nutrient, and that will then also help improve soil health. And what we're wanting to find out is what are the implications, both environmental and financial for the farmer, of planting a crop in those three different ways. Long story short, it is more profitable to directly plant the seed into the stubble of the previous crop than it is to plough the field, work the soil down and plant the seed into that sort of nice fluffy seed bed.
So I guess, guys, the first question for you is, what did you learn most about, sustainable ways of farming and how different ways to do things?
I think from where I'm from in Lancashire, you learn about double hedgerows, things like that, and I think we're very small on our biodiversity levels. And then you come down here and you can actually see what can be done, incredible science behind it. I think are things people wouldn't even think about. And like we were saying before, the data that's there to help these people understand it as well. I think it's genuinely incredible.
Farmers can do these things if they are supported, if there's grants, if there's support. We have so many different ways of doing that, but that has to transpire to the farmers being able to carry on doing it.